71 is a Bloomquist car. He drives it for the Todd's Electric race team out of Carlstead, I believe, but the driver, his hometown, is Hallock, Minnesota. So that's the lineup. Our Hemi-powered pace truck is ready to go. And once he starts, we're going to get Kevin to fall into line here in the number 8. And once we get lined up here, we'll get ready to go racing. This is the Starbuck Credit Union Late Model Division, brought to you tonight by Transcona Trailer Sales. All right, we're lined up and ready to go racing. Look at the shine on that racetrack off the headlights on that pace truck. There was no shine like that in the heat races. It is pretty slick out there right now. Paul Veert switching to Victory Circle race cars this year. And haven't had a chance to talk to him and see how he likes it, but he looks to be doing pretty well in it. Mike Balkin using a Black Diamond this year. He's raced Victory Circles for years. That's a Black Diamond race car that he's driving. Bill Mooney switching from a Rocket to a Masters built this year. Walt Morris with an MB Custom. Ricky Weiss, I believe that's a Bloomquist car. It is, the Bloomquist number 7W.
All right, getting ready for your Starbuck Credit Union late models right here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Many thanks once again to Transcona Trailer Sales, Manitoba's largest Arctic Cat dealer, for sponsoring tonight's event. And thank you for coming out. We're about to go late model racing right here at the Speedway. Paul Veert being passed now by Kevin Sexton in the 8 car. Here comes Bill Mooney on the high side. Mike Balkin following Mooney. Heads up. Top of 1, Balkin and Weiss get together. And that brings out a yellow flag. Wow, those 2 cars bumping down the front straightaway. And the yellow flag is out on the speedway. Well, Ricky Weiss getting together with Mike Balkin, and both cars go off. Ricky Weiss on the throttle on the front straightaway, making sure there's no damage to the suspension or steering of that race car. We are told the caution is on the 7W. Both cars getting together on the entrance, rather, to turn number 1, and caution will go to the 7W of Ricky Weiss, sponsored by Derek's Heavy Truck Parts and Derek's Sandblasting. All right, so 19 showing on the AIE communications board. 1 down, 19 to go. Mike Balkin looking to rejoin the field with an underline under that number 10 now, which looks a lot like rubber. 1 to green. Well, Bill Mooney in the OMG's Lucas Oil number 2, looking very impressive before that last caution. You'll recall he won his heat race here today in that OMG's Lucas Oil McPhillips Toyota 2M. That is a brand new master built for Bill Mooney in 2015, and well, it looks to be quite favorable for him here so far this evening. Well, your leader at the restart will be the number 8 of Kevin Sexton. He originally started third in this race. Bill Mooney started second and is now second, and we're racing. Here we go. Sexton staying to the bottom of the racetrack. He is the master down there. Mooney drifts up, allowing Paul Viert into the party. Spinner in turn 3 and 4. That is unusual for Stefan Snare, who started dead last in this race in the 10th starting position. Well, the Sportsman's Lodge 71S is well back now. Look at Ricky Weiss. He is already up to the 4th spot. Balkin on the inside of Viert now, chasing Ricky Weiss. Weiss is third. But right now it is all Kevin Sexton. One quarter through this race now. 5 down, 15 to go. Mooney working the high side in that Masters-built chassis. Mooney continues to run the high side. Gets a little squirrely now, looking for a drive, and off the back straightaway goes Mooney, but he gathers it up and maintains second, but he drops a few car lengths to leader Kevin Sexton. Mooney now trying to get some momentum in the OMG's Lucas Oil number 2M. Weiss is third, Balkin fourth, Shane Edgington fifth, Mike Martin sixth, Viert seventh, eighth is Walt Morris, ninth Fawcett, and 10th is Stefan Snare in the Bloomquist chassis. Troubles for Stefan Snare. That will bring out a yellow flag and tighten things up. All right, well, getting set to go racing here once again in the late model division. Now, Kevin Sexton has done a great job up front. But what an opportunity for Bill Mooney, Mike Balkin, and Ricky Weiss in the 7 car. Well, Mike Balkin and the 7W running these pace laps in very close quarters, and if you keep your eye on them, I think there may be a little bit of animosity between those two drivers right now as a result of that first or second lap crash where Ricky Weiss was sent to the back. But right now, that Derek Sandblasting AIE 7W, wow, as he worked his way back up in this field. Definitely a driver to watch. This should make for an exciting 11 remaining laps. Well, Bill Mooney has been the master at the top of the racetrack here tonight, and it looks like he's going to elect to start on the outside of row number 2, taking that high line. That'll allow Ricky Weiss to the inside of row 2. Of course, Kevin Sexton will be your leader at the restart. In row 3, Mike Balkin in the Silmac North Star Miller Racing Engines 10. And Edgington beside him in the Victory Circle chassis. Here we go. Ricky Weiss blasts to the inside. Ricky Weiss now on the inside of Kevin Sexton as they bump down the back straightaway. Weiss driving quickly to the inside, and he has the pass. But here comes Mooney on the high side. Ricky Weiss trying to stay to the bottom. What a race here. Wow. Absolutely fantastic late model racing here as Mooney goes to the high side again, but gets a little crossed up. That corner 2 tends to bite him just a little bit. Balkin now battling with Sexton for 3rd and 4th, but right now it is all Ricky Weiss. Ricky Weiss begins to pull away from the field. Bill Mooney with a nice run in the OMG's 2M. He's second. Balkin is now third. 8 to go. Well, we hope you're enjoying the race action so far tonight here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Next up will be the 4-cylinder stocks, our final race of the night for Transcona Trailer Sales, Manitoba's largest Arctic Cat dealer. Mike Balkin now knocking at the door of Bill Mooney. This could be a good finish. 6 lap showing on the board. Yellow flag is out, so once again, we're going to tighten them up. All right, so 6 remaining on the AIE Communications lap scoring board. It is Weiss, Mooney, and Balkin in the top 3. Balkin in the Silmac Miller Racing Engine North Star number 10. Veteran of over 30 years of dirt track racing. Started his career in go-karts as a kid and worked his way up to this speedway, of course, having raced throughout the last several decades. Number 10 is third. In the second spot, doing a nice job all night long, the OMG's Lucas Oil Products McPhillips Toyota 2M. That is Bill Mooney out of the Selkirk area. And Mooney staring through his front window and looking at the back end of that brand new Bloomquist chassis. And that is none other than Ricky Weiss in the 7W. So, again, you see Bill Mooney electing to go to the top of the racetrack, the high side. He will start this race outside once again. Now this could be interesting. Balkin and Weiss now once again bumper to bumper. We're going to find out if Mike Balkin is going to try to slide inside of the 7W on this restart. All right, Rob Como is our flag man, and he is looking him over with the green flag in hand. Here we go. Well, Weiss and Balkin stay to the bottom, as does Sexton. Mooney stays to the top. A Masters built versus a Black Diamond chassis for second and third. The Bloomquist is out front. Here comes Mike Balkin on the inside of Mooney now. Great racing for second and third. Again, Mooney gets a little too high up in turn number 2. It seems to be a little better for him over here on this side. Some pretty skillful driving on the part of Bill Mooney, however, as he rails around the top of that racetrack. Very quick through turn 3 and 4. Well, Ricky Weiss was sent to the back early in the race for a caution. Well, he is back up front. Ricky Weiss still looking good in the Derek Sandblasting AIE 7W with about a half a straightaway lead on second place. Bill Mooney in the OMG's McPhillips Toyota 2M. Third is Balkan, fourth Sexton, fifth is Mike Martin. White flag is out for your leader. Once again, Mooney way on the top side of turn number 2. Mike Balkan unable to close the gap in the 10 car. Checkered flag from the back to the front. Ricky Weiss in the 7W. Second goes to Mooney. Third to Mike Balkan. Don't forget, coming up next, 4 cylinders.
Ricky Weiss in the 7 car, what a job he did. He started, where did he start? He initially started in the 7th starting spot, got sent to the back for yellow, and come back to win it. What a demonstration. Congratulations to the 7W of Ricky Weiss. Bill Mooney probably happy with that run in his new car. That's a first feature here at Winnipeg for that new car. Third spot goes to Balkan in the 10. That was not much up on that high side, boy. Just running around up there on just about nothing. There looked to be a little more traction on the bottom, but if you can't keep the car there, I guess that's how it has to go. AIE sponsors on that 7W, as is Derek Sandblasting, New Vision Graphics. And we're going to get Ricky out of the race car here in just a moment. And I'm not sure. I think that's a different car than he raced here a week ago, but maybe Darren will find all that out for us. Sponsored by, hey, there's your winner. How about a big hand for him, everybody? Ricky Weiss.
Well, race fans, Ricky Weiss picking up his first points race of the year here. Congratulations, Ricky. A fantastic job. Well, early in the race, you were sent to the back on a yellow flag. You took that brand new car to the back and drove it right back up front.
Yeah, I felt the car was real good at the start. It was getting a little scrambly there. Paul can come down a bit. I want to come up a bit, but you got to give it what you take, so he deserves a little more than that, and we'll continue on.
All right. Well, any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Hands On Excavating, AIE Communications, Normie, Keewatin Truck Service, All Rig Towing, Derek Sandblasting, Allied Roofing, Mark Brandt Trucking, Turk Trucking, and my new one on the deck there. Can't think of the name. I'll get him next time.
All right. How about it? Ricky Weiss, your winner in your Starbuck Credit Union late model class. He picks up the first official late model feature of the year here tonight at Red River Co-op Speedway.
Thank you, Darren. Congratulations to Ricky Weiss and his crew. The great-looking race car and getting the job done tonight from the back of the pack. Well, we have 4 cylinders yet to go, and here's how they line up. Starting on the pole, it is Bill Prodonic in the 96 car. Outside of him is his son, Mike Prodonic. Row 2 has the 39 of Sean Cassidy inside, the 10 of Tom Morris